Ghana for you TV.
Ghana for you TV.
Ghana for you TV.
Yan kanta egumi so asew empanyimfo so ne wa frodua pa ne piano ne opa bibia kokotoko ne nye na bro o konfo e ho na me scan Twitter ye na me kire wo mo mahira wo ayo kase pia
opanyini a wade John Ntim Fordjour anya mesko kase pa ene se nsem bi okodina simpi so ka e de fa eye aban ne ho se ye hwe kokin ne ho nsensem ye koso o man Ghana mu a the government is involved eno na eye aban e de let tintin e beto mo nche so se wa ba ponte be kasa asem ne de a ene ye wo kwachirem encha national security for no mo nya danse se ene ye asem a wo kan o nyina so na evidence no eno nie eno sa ba ponte be kasa asem a wo kan nyina no oboa o kan ne wa ana captain say there be ultimate na bonten enka ne wasa nipa oyodom se kan asem no eyeye afenyoma ake na odi na chi a obede nanim nti se government e de letter ba bonten se koyi wano a kianeki our said national security for arrest opanyini John Ntim Fordjour captain koyi smart e kansen p e de fa sansam we ko mempese major brent no yenti ensem ni bi emraha eye Ghana for you TV subscribe and follow you also share the platform na no eye Ghana for you TV yenti ensem ni bi emra.
And if all ideas must be in mind, it became hard to resist the conclusion that the mind itself was extended in order to be a spatial receptacle for its extended ideas.
Bookwe, Kwame Nkrumah true. That time no
brofo. Hey.
Eti producer Fatoso. Na tubu ko ba bia maye asterisk bi wo no. Also the idealism
suffers from what I might call the God complex. It is what Marx called intoxicated speculation.
That's it. This is what this is what they are suffering from. Intoxicated speculation.
It is what may be called the ecstasy of intellectualism. The concept of an object, let alone the concept of the same object, cannot be properly formulated in idealism. Having once dismantled the world, idealists are unable to put it together again. And Berkeley has to say that his apple is only a simultaneity of sweetness, roundness, smoothness, etc. It is as if one could not have soup anymore, but only its ingredients.
Can hold
or say it is as if one could not have soup anymore, but only its ingredients.
Now this is what is happening to the current minority. But ingredients so how would you be able to say Jenny Meko Nianchine every inquiring now was separated where a chemical reaction afra won't be your way and your physical reaction. So I say, we are chemistry crown.
Sometimes the science of workers.
A chemical reaction. And the better intellectual kakranta fancheme. Sign repeat the distinction.
See the distinction between reality and appearance.
The distinction. So sonya a war adia a ye pepe na wo ho ne etiase wo nkwa a obi age tuma ye nim no eye soronko chen ade bia wo na nkwa ma otika ma wo ne wani aboso no watwam wim ade ne nge pe. There's a huge distinction between reality and appearance. Eti metia sese e mi shefugu pa me yetani. I can say Mauli va. The fact that I said va, it appears to you that Captain Smart can speak away, but I am not an away. Yet to come about be could picture no occasional be car no company. And for weddings over here and for car efe. Nana Kwame be worry me there be say. Cars I had be call and for change na who dey pictures. Na omo dey pictures no e dey send on boyfriends no on girlfriends. Car na ojeche no efe o. Obi a onim it is just an appearance. The reality is that Ghana, There are certain people in this country, they are just appearing to disappear. But the reality is that the real owners of this country are still around. These politicians are just appearing to disappear. They will come and go. As we speak, where is Sydney Osage for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah? Kwame Nkrumah Mpono, Sabi Bru, Sabi Nyado. Kwame Wahin. He appeared to disappear. Where is Muzia? Yay, away. Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlins, let the blood flow. Where is he? Rawlins, where he? Or
he is smart. He is unique.
Whoa, we are the day. We should not any say, I'm no say. Parker Semisata, our he appeared. O in a name of Pierre.
Smart.
But away, Metia says, my Pierre, woman. That could be bad. I will disappear for good. So, we hear me a woman. But I will come back with the Australian and your family country. Be a stellar family Ghana. But me bad and Pesavia Ibeni. Pesavia the richest ever. On family co voter regi. Me bad you man. Nako ponya me ewe. No anya me the richest ever. Pesavia nyesika me samba bi man. E che to boya fede. Bet 3 million times to boya fede. Me nyesika pa. Ibeni me nyesika pa. I will disappear. Mr. J. Kufo, he will disappear one day. So, automatically, he will disappear.
Captain Smart.
Mahama will disappear.
Morning show.
Jenano Pokwajiman will disappear. Nanado will disappear. We will all one day disappear because we just appeared today. But there's a reality. That in your disappearance, it does not mean that the reality of the land in which you come from must not be born.
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best.
Eti ehu ayase omaina yetimu no enipa bi adwen ye won se won hu hia chen oman no eya no kre o he mame sounding real. You are something. Miro Adam Ebru, Mabodi, Mampejam. Mache Bru. Ghana here. Wadama Mache. We are dying. Asante here will one day disappear. Obeu. Yet then, Dakro. Yeura, Obeu. Anamiwa. One day, Yeura Beko. But do you know the reality? The reality is that Nimreswa Tiasiawa Apieno. We are hitting us a wooden and four betu. That is the reality. The reality is that he's the only Asante Hino buyer or the education fund buy. That's the reality.
Captain Smart.
The reality is that or no never Asante Hino or raise Bitcoin for Asante region. What's it? Huh? Or no penny Asante Hino or buy ya. The question your name say Wama Hindia Yakono. I'm obvious. Says you 2 for Frenchman or Pegu Pen and for Yebi.
The king of morning shows.
That's the reality. The reality is that Ononi Asante Hina Waba, President Timia Waba Krum Habia, said they won't children up Pesikawa Manonia. One go Asante Hina Winyabesia. Dana do not to the Numtu, Mahama to the Numtu, Kufo to the Numtu, Mercy you Wakwemba no Kayansa. Rollins not so kind. There's a video to that. All of them said it. So Asante he has appeared, but he will one day disappear. But the reality is Anyama Papa Wayamo May Ejato. So Asante but any people will keep Costa education fund the Politank Kohomo and so on. Asante, he could have decided that me Asante, Mary Asante region, but on the politics, then you have a voter region. Akoya Asante or Obey Asante region, but no, Ghana president will take a World Bank. No more them no a French Martin aeroplane. No, I can be a Ghana. Ghana, yes, yeah, the best other politicians, then US Canadian.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
Reality is different from appearance. There's a huge distinction between reality and appearance.
Smart.
Wait me sure bapa wa dress fine. Wait me sure bema pa wa dress fine. Manu run ho ne ho nka me do nyame. Enu ba kan si abonten. Who dem ho be deja.
I don't take short, I take madness.
Who dem ho be deja.
Wait.
E to da na ya na yen kan no ye strength no. To kita mo hwene. No wakua. Wa pepo anu din we bie mpoma na kope freshener we jegu nku ha ada na asresa na bibia ya fine. So sometimes you are not supposed to look at the armpit, you must continuously hold the hand. Eti Israel for them rather Moses nsa wasoro wo kontokwa Moses nsa ne ba foma na padis no edi nkuguo eti de kwaba yen nsa Bible say esese nipa bi koso Moses nsam. If those people had looked at Moses' armpit, akwakwara to him, hey, as a minister, you're planning some mechanic sound of a movie. What is the matter? So, in a nutshell, reality is different from appearance. It is a woohoo appearance. To send tonton appear or bedroom. Never be afraid. That's the reality. There's a reality, an appearance, and tonton the oba appear. Won't be seen in money appear. But then tonton no appear. On your marks, get set, ready. Na ye kwasa so be hu se saso ni.
Onia machi fabe woso. You me kwase yasin. Saso insecticide spray and coil.
Say, fitable na so. Eri an kan be shon pepe nua.
Motuom kankan e ka ho. Pasta and I'm
reality wana producer fatu so.
See, also the distinction between reality and appearance slips between the spectral fingers of idealism. For in idealism, reality becomes merely a persistent appearance. In this way, idealism makes itself incompatible with science.
Idea real. What is science to when ye? No, yeah, na me fix this. Me physics, me chemistry, me biology. But idea real. And it say, who can so be a shame when you go near? Who can say anybody who go near? Even though science make us say quite liquid. It's also a liquid. But I didn't quite go near and chill me ko jene depending the pakuno bedin quite and nama head say Jeko for their ponche. Captain Smart there, Kako. Depending the poor bedding quino. It's the fact that BBI liquid and say so we catch us with shame quay go be near. Chessy a real soon and go any. That is it. It is about reality, science, obeying what is real. Research can tell you that whatever science has created, artificial. It's your friend be artificial intelligence. What does it mean? Your real intelligence, no? Because artificial intelligence, AI and for any trials I'm seeing now. And you'll be three more again the real intelligence and a truck no come on no for you. Wait, or not also.
That matter can exist unperceived, that it has a continuous independent of mind, should really be axiomatic. Idealists themselves hanker after this independent reality when they strive so hard to reconcile their theoretical ebullience with the sobriety of ordinary language. Ordinary language is not just a vocabulary and a grammar.
That's it. ordinary language ye ka o ye krom ha no twi ever dagoma
ojai
fra
emra
any ade no it does not mean say just vocabulary and grammar kasa it is yetna krom ha na ye adwen say yetna krom ha na ye adwen say sa wo ka twi kasa wo ye kurasini wo kan igbe wo ye kurasini wo kan zama wo ye kurasini William Anthony Amono ye nzamani I said Fanti he's an nzama more so he's an akan it is we are what we say ukrom kasa ye just a vocabulary and a grammar that is where abrofre de won kasa beba be hye wo kon enti teacher ni in the classroom or try ewe na we use word be a friend lexicon ne ewe ye kan say teacher in the classroom or try doctor ade obi oba medical doctor mana be sa kwaku bichem yare kwaku bichem onima de ye friend no pancreas until da enti what is abro for kire na ade awie na se kwaku bichem yare na okọ ne nchen a na okasa wo pancreas ade na kwaku bichem meka until da wo
anana
so when you are really in tuned with idealism ukrom kasa enye just a vocabulary enye just a grammar
ojai
emu odu eche bibia e wo wiase mu odo ben kan bi mu da film but my underline so baby I say you know one
baby I
started no one kan bi
and some kind of
na brofu intoxicated.
Idealism suffers from what I might call the God complex. It is what Marx called intoxicated speculation.
When you are there, etete sofo Ntim Fordjour. Once I saw Bruno Kasa, asema wo kan bia wo ho a ye wie na eche ye busa say wona aka we no busa wo say I am here. When you are intoxicated, you don't have to talk. Otherwise everything you said will become speculation. Waka asem me Ntim Fordjour asem pa I like him so much or to say o fa Kwame Adokufo say me ka asem bi e wo mo ya na eyem ya sana me rating Ntim Fordjour but the tell say come here you yodom so you behave like obi a intoxicated.
Feel intoxicated. Feeling intoxicated. I don't even know what I'm feeling.
Obe Palmer says here. Who be able to so be intoxicated? But then can the one year woman the reality is that what can some president or Tiakonya so say? Besin ko. Na any bambo phone tenase. Na wo information na wo no. Fama won. Na nipa bi o ye involved no. Yan chiri ntum wo se me ye. Ojai. Abra. Oh. Captain Smart, yeah. What say the presidency is involved in Galamsey? We are there now, Bessin police station. BNI, NIB. Na kwa catch na woman. The NT I was say the presidency is involved in Galamsey. Captain Smart is a menko. What is that? Menko. Captain Dent now say I said it on behalf of Media General.
Today, you don't hear it.
Enti Menko, Media General yeniba. Gwen. Otwinante. What can some corner yen koyi ano no mo nkomo member of parliament. What's me nye? Gwen. Afai wo ba so wo be fawa. Gwen. All of them are there.
Ya bosom no be di wechi. No.
The reality is that edu baby no ho amanyofo de binum ma man ne koye te say jama eye won wode enko an nyansa wom obi anim nyansa it is One make a rule of law, rule of law, rule of law, rule of law. But a do rule of law, that's why. Ne be mo twa mo to dwane. And then there, woman who says that ye chi enye won. Gwen. Meti krom ha, studio ha na metie. Ye te pam. Ye bi ye na NI before. Girl no so kra na nim asakato. No ne boy bi gina ha. Wabo studio door him pam. No mu gina ha. Me wie show na ye de me ko.
Wachi braye.
Gwen. Adentra. Ya se na do say me famra. Gwen. Na me maka say the presidency is involved in Galamsey.
Apple, banana.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, really? Na ya better me boom near the meko. That time, where was Ntim? He was happy. I remember that day na be fa me no. Only obi din come me nipa frɛ me catch me. Say he's always talking. This time we will show him something. Me you can't show me anything cause when baby am fiba. Me am nim me humpo, me nim me krom. Ti me fi baby abi. Now, member of parliament, what can someone to say? Yes, Quananis Asra for Bambo Fontanasi. Mom information on the Ntim Chihuahua involved. What's the main crop? And no dear, Sasana Tia dia. MPP for the cocaine or Ghana. Why we MPP now want to ask you to court?
Ghana for.
I immediate general film Sumin Kwa member. There quite the treasure MPP for and the cocaine sika na running one campaign. Because who pass such an issue as see. Mama ne kwan on national security international. Na omma wo details of nearma akoswa. Must boy yenye. What be that? Ghana for yet yes say ma fa say abna nyamesem. Ne yesi BBS ma police for invite no. Aban ma bena wanko. One kasa what you feel abeka dey and o kasa ye presented today. Police for invite to her. Wo de kwada kwoti asam konokura keke. Meboa. Patro emoja na wa abena nyamesem no green. Ena Ntim Fordjour de no brown. Meboa.
Le.
Ana na no fa de fie na ti hodwane he.
Le.
You see, as I say, you sounded this to whoever. Say, Omaino, and your MPP there, and your NDC so there. Ghana, hey, na idea. We didn't say who I bet you. Now, on him. Say 88, Beduachi. But ada wo kwa constituency na 88 ni hono ye fa wo mankasima e wona abe hu sade eche wo de wudru ka so be bia traffic no wono na wo kwa constituency na ye gina wo ye pikwa aya 88 for no mra bi na headquarters e hono wo menya access to you a
ye bosom no be di wechi
emra na MPP for na hyeto hono endabusuro
gwen.
Wama ka tell me say me misinform Ghana for
you TV.
Ghana for you TV.
Ghana for you TV.
Yan kanta egumi so asew empanyimfo so ne wafuru duapa ne piano ne opa bibia kokotoko ne yenye na bro o konfo e ho na me scan Twitter ye na me kye wo mo me hyira wo ayo kase pia.